And we'll move on from that. And what will be now, Ethan?
Tales of the House.
Will it be the last
And another
segment?
one, you would have seen me whilst you were talking very rudely, typing something down.
Well, I didn't know.
Oh, okay. I do apologise for that, but there's a reason, because that last segment reminded me of a little tale.
Oh, God.
So I was sort of fitting on...
Did you like the little profile, though?
Yes, yeah.
Think you'll like it?
No.
Good.
But, I mean, I imagine that was your intention. So.
This is Tales of the House.
Tales of the House, I imagine most people would listen before. It's a favourite segment. I've got to admit, when I listen to them back, I do sort of might go through plays and go, well, Tales of the House, I do like this. I don't like them all, but Tales of the House is one of my personal favourites, fair to say. I basically get tales about Dom, who we've just been talking about so lovely.
Yeah.
Look out for him on Hinge, ladies. And live with James, who we spoke about before, train lover. He's just finished his last uni assignment, fair play to him. He's published that on Snapchat that he's done that, so good on him.
A cyborg.
But last year, it was just me and Dom mostly in the house because James was at home. And talking about dating apps, on Tinder,
Yeah.
he matched with...
being.
Dom, sorry.
Okay.
Dom matched with a girl.
Yeah, well, that's yeah.
And he told me, fair enough.
That's lovely.
He went, oh, she's from Knaresborough, which is where I'm from.
Yeah, Toryland, yeah.
Okay. And he's like, oh, do you know, where have you gone? Oh, right. Sorry. He said, oh, you know her? I was like, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I knew
You're
it
acting
was.
like it's a small place. Knaresborough's got many people.
13,000 population.
Yeah,
And
so
she-
that's
she
a many people. The fact you know one of them.
She went, she was only like year younger than me at school.
All right,
It's not
okay,
that unrealistic and
well,
stuff.
yeah,
And he matched with her. I was like, oh, right. No, what was strange was she's got a boyfriend. I follow on Instagram, so I know her. I'm not going to name any names. They might be listening, who knows? But
what is her name?
What should I say it?
Well, what's her name, at least?
Her name?
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
thought...
just the first name.
I think that would expose it a bit.
Wait,
But,
what expose it?
Theon.
Theon?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tara.
Yeah.
Shock.
Um,
So Theon. Okay, so Dom's matched with Theon.
yeah. Not sure how happy Dom would be me telling this story, but there's not much wrong with it.
It's not
Might get him beat up.
It's not his
but-
fault, is it?
No. And I like following this. I was like, I swear she's got a boyfriend. Went on there. I was like, yeah, she still does, and she still posts actively about having a boyfriend.
right, okay.
So she's gone to the uni, left her boyfriend wherever he is.
Oh
I'm sure
my
back in
Lord.
North Yorkshire.
So she got
And
to
wants a
this
bit.
uni?
Yeah,
Does she now?
that's why I was a bit careful about saying the names. But
That's alright.
she clearly wanted a bit of bit on the bit of on the side in Huddersfield.
Yeah,
She needed to get it in both places. So. Maybe very promiscuous woman. I don't know. I don't know him that well, actually, to be honest. So really, it's a bit dodgy me talk, but I know him enough. Knew they're in a relationship.
So, anyway, did you get more?
I wish I didn't give Dom the warning, to be honest, because I think it put Dom off. Dom like said he never messaged her.
Never.
That's what he says.
Well, yeah.
He might have messaged and not got reply, or
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. But he said he's matched with her or whatnot. He said he didn't reply. He didn't message her on them. Like, go on. So she's clearly up for it, maybe. So this fella shouldn't get in your way. So. That's just a quick one I wanted to say.
Get in the way.
Yeah, shouldn't be any problems off that. That was a year ago.
Yeah.
If she's still up to that, then so be it. It could have been Dom, but
God bless her.
he didn't do it. Today's May the 4th,
Yeah.
which is known as Star Wars Day.
Yes, I know. Yes.
So James, eagerly in anticipation, was
Well,
quite...
as I spoke to him in the interview when he was acting about, when he was talking about,
Yeah.
sci-fi films, he like Star Wars came up, and then when I asked him if he knows any more, no. But yeah, he loves the genre.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing me and Dom said before. He admits to liking stuff. Nothing wrong with liking stuff,
No, there
James.
isn't.
He likes
Oh,
trains. He
enjoy it.
likes Star Wars. He
He doesn't like trains. He loves trains.
Loves trains.
Loves trains.
Strong word. That's why we used it again. But he doesn't seem to. He'll say something to one of us, going, "Oh, I liked that Spider-Man film, for example," and then
Okay,
look,
that's
end up all three of us talking about it. And Dom will go, "Oh yeah, James likes Spider-Man film." James goes, "Yeah, it was all right actually." I don't know. He just doesn't seem to want to admit to liking anything. Even like York City, which is his club, he's got a season ticket. He clearly loves that club.
Really, yeah.
But he sort of goes, "Oh, not really like York."
meh.
He
A bit
doesn't
of
seem to
Dom,
want
a
to
bit
admit
of
to having any.
meh.
I don't know why he doesn't want to admit to having interests. Almost, he just sort of thinks everything's overrated or a bit. It's all right. It's average. Sort of. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe he's got that from living with Dom. Sort of a bit of the mayor thing about things.
Yeah, it's
So.
the mayor way of life.
But anyway, so Star Wars Day, James
So the
eagerly
mayor.
meh. There's three mayors. Obviously, I've said it before. There's the happy mayor, meh. And there's the sort of balanced mayor, meh. And then there's the sort of negative mayor, meh. So, which is what you'd have thought about the Hinge segment, probably, and this segment. Whilst I'm banging on about it. But James was excited. He went, Ethan, the Kenobi trailer coming out today. I hope it's better than the last one. I was just really disappointed last time. I was like, all right, James. Good. I do like the Star Wars as well. Not as much as him. James loves.
Who plays Obi-Wan?
Ewan McGregor.
Well done.
In Moulin Rouge, like the little
Moulin
musical.
Rouge, yeah.
But yeah, and then James started sending me videos. It's like Obi-Wan voice, like, and it tried to claim it was in like Obi-Wan Ewan McGregor's voice, talking, saying like, oh, I'm James Aldridge and stuff. And he's like, oh, what do you think of my impression? I was like, okay.
So he's found like an Obi-Wan voice generator.
That's what I said. I said to
Then
him.
typed it in and then pretended it was him.
So obviously that. And he went, no, and he sent another one. And he went, look, I can say all this. Sorry, a text-to-speech software wouldn't do that. I went, yeah, say anything you want, James. So he's like, and he went, oh yeah, in the end, yeah. And he sent me the link to the website.
So he admitted it.
Yeah, he admitted in the end because it was
so
so obviously
he was trying to pretend to be him.
Yeah,
and then...
yeah. He went, what do you think of my impression? When it so obviously is not him. But God bless him. I just want to mention that quickly. As it is May the 4th, might be some Star Wars fans listening. Fair play. Last thing I wrote for Tales of the House is ants, and more ants.
Okay.
Dom's been moaning. I've been watching. We were out in the kitchen, me and Dom last week.
Yeah.
Dom's cooking on his pan. My pan, sorry, his pan.
Yeah, your pan.
Because he's completely broke James's pan. I'm sorry to break this to you, James, but that handle, so loose. It's already been a bit loose, but it's honestly, it's buggered. To say, sorry, it's a bit dodgy word to
How
use.
did you broke it?
It's just so loose. It's generally like it's pointless. It's almost like a fly swatter. That sort of loose. It is genuinely ridiculous, and I'm sorry, James, about that.
But it was Dom.
Yeah. So Dom's been moved on to my pan, so and he's using that, I think. And I think whilst Dom was cooking, ants were like crawling up onto the what's the thing on the top called?
The hob?
The hob, sorry, yes, thank you. Blanked. And ants crawling up on the top. Dom starts swatting away. These pesky ants everywhere. He's swatting away, ridiculous. It was really funny just watching him cook, and then he starts swatting them away with his big bowl grip hands. The thing likes to clobbering these ants away. When I got told about these ants, I was like, it can't be that bad. But to be fair, these ants were genuinely coming up, and I'm just like squirming away. Get away from my food! He was protecting his food. He was clobbering them away. Fair play to him. And I sort of understood the frustration. I thought they were just in the kitchen, but one time I was in the bathroom. I was on the toilet. It's a bit graphic, but I was on the toilet. People go to the toilet. It's a normal thing. Everyone does it.
No one said it wasn't.
An ant just like crawling up my leg whilst I'm on the toilet. I'm like, what? This is ridiculous. Fair enough. But I thought, to be honest, when I saw in the group chat, I think we're all aware. I think James was in the house at this point. He said, "Oh, there's an ant problem." I was like, "Yeah, right, of course." It's always this stuff sort of happens, and people a lot of problems when they go on, especially with James. I think he overstates it a bit, and it's not actually as bad. Like he'll say there's an issue, like the door's dodgy. I know when the door's broken. It should be a bit stiff compared to when it's been broken 3 times. So I know when it's broken. He'll go a bit loose. Oh, for fuck's sake, James. And these ants, I thought it's such an overstated problem. I was like, there's barely any. But then when this swarm was coming, but yeah, I don't know what to do about that, to be honest. But I mean, our tenancy runs out end of next month, so it's in the next poor bastard's problem. So I realised I've sworn a few times there without realising, but. Yeah, I mean it is 8:30 almost, so yeah.
Is that Tales of the House?
Yeah.
That's the end.
I got caught up in my own sort of.
You did. You were living in your own
Yeah.
world then. Well, that's Tales of the House.